What's good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of our Madden 23 Brooklyn Bulls expansion draft only franchise. Here we are at the midway point of the season, and in this episode we have two away games against Los Angeles teams, so probably going to keep the team in Los Angeles between these 2 weeks. Nice vacation for the boys going across country. And in terms of which game I want to play between these two, I am leaning towards the Rams for two main reasons. The first is that we played the Chargers a bunch in my previous franchise with the San Antonio Express as we were in the AFC West. And the second reason is that because we had the bye week last week, everybody has -7 stamina for this week. And I just don't really want to deal with that. So we'll probably be simulating this Chargers game and then playing the Rams game. But as we are in week 9, it is time to start our positional prospect review of the NFL draft, starting as we always do with the offensive line. Starting here with Matthew Marciano of Washington State. He is 6'6", 307 at 22 years old. Doesn't have the strength that you like to see, but certainly has a decent bit of speed there. Is great to elite. This is as good as you can get. Ratings wise, there's not a lot that you can say that's great about him. We have all of his run blocking ratings as the ones that have been revealed to us, and run block finesse is fine, but you know, the power isn't there. So certainly a finesse guy, or should I say an agile guy, but for a guy that you can get day 3 that potential has elite speed, I am quite interested in him. Left guard has a couple players that I consider quite intriguing, starting with David Cooper, 21 years old, out of Wisconsin at 6'5", 322. Slightly above average athlete, and especially if those things can end up on the high end of their ratings rather than the low end. But ratings wise, looks pretty good. He has a lot of A to C's. I'd love to know if those were A's or B's or C's, but of the things that are revealed to us, everything's either an A or a B. And then so we know he has no F's. In fact, he only has the potential to have a couple D's in awareness and pass block power. So he is a 4-star prospect for me, somebody that I will definitely key in on drafting. It gets to the offseason. Spencer Cheeks is a guy. It's a little bit smaller at 6'2", 301, so definitely not tackle size. And from a pass protector, you'd like him to maybe be able to play tackle. Pretty average athlete, but A pass block finesse, A to C pass block power, A awareness. Those are all great ratings for pass protecting offensive lineman. He could be a pretty high overall, honestly. Somebody that you can get in day 3. Injury and stamina weren't there, but you got to get that many A's in day 3. You just have to take a look at him. Henry Floyd here, 22 years old, another guy who's interior offensive line only size. Better athlete than Cheeks. I don't think he has the same strengths as him. And while he only has one thing that could potentially be F, if you look here, he is an agile archetype with C finesse pass block, C finesse in the run block as well. So I imagine a lot of these, we have B to D on pass block power and run block power. I imagine neither of those will be B, maybe not even C. So still a 3-star player, somebody I'm intrigued in. I just feel like a lot of those ranges might come out on the lower end, unfortunately. Ben Oliver here is around 3 to 4 players, 6'4", 317. Very average to maybe even below average athlete, unfortunately. It's not a lot of athletic linemen, which is really unfortunate because I love to draft athletic offensive linemen. Ratings here are solid, nothing spectacular, but certainly a mid-round prospect to keep an eye on. Mason Ross here, 23 years old, 6'2", 316. Probably that combination alone makes him very hard to draft. But he's got some strength, he's got some acceleration, he's got decent enough ratings that despite the small size and the old age, may be worth a flyer on day 3. Ronald Grace here is around 2 to 3 tackle, 6'5", 306, 22 years old. Has the acceleration, but strengthens Speed, once again, pretty average. D pass block for a guy that you'd have to draft maybe even round 2 is worrying. He's got a lot of Ds there. Some potential for some A's as well, but maybe a little bit too unbalanced for where he is projected, but somebody that we could at least keep our eye on, and that is it for the offensive line. I think my favorite two are both playing left guard right now. It's unfortunate that David Cooper's already increased 27 spots here. Just because, we could get somebody that good potentially later, but he has climbed up the draft board quite a bit, and that is our draft preview here. And for those who have not watched maybe the off-season episode that we started this franchise with, all of those, star ratings that you saw onto the side when I was doing the prospect preview is available via a Google sheet where you can see the entirety of my big board. Right now, it's only the offensive lineman because that's the position that I've scouted, but you can go through and you can see my entire big board. You can see breakdowns of the individual players. You can see team needs that I've added onto that, all in the link in the description of this video and every video of this series. With that out of the way, let's get into the weekly strategy of these Chargers. They are surprisingly doing a lot better with the run this year than they are the past. So yeah, sure, let's defend the run. And then they are really good against the run, so let's do throw it medium. So they have certainly keyed in on the run game here this season. I would like to have Raheem McKinney here. I'd also like to have Justice Bowman here over Lovelock, only because we don't have a tight end mentor, so I want him to be getting some sort of boost where Johnny Lovelock has the higher dev and the mentor, so should be getting extra XP that way. And let's do this training. I don't know why both of them were removed. Perhaps they were both injured. But let's see if we have any injuries heading into our upcoming game. We do not. So let's get a couple of upgrades out of the way. Oh, it looks like we have a decent bit of upgrades, actually. Raheem McKinney here. Let's just continue his pass rushing upgrades here with a finesse, +2 finesse moves. Puts him up to 83. Taylor Ramirez will continue to try to make him as balanced as we can. +2 run block and a strength. I mean, I'm certainly not going to complain about that. Jesse Byers will do hybrid here. Just because I think I said it last episode. Like, we get more zone upgrades as we see it right here as a hybrid, which actually focuses on man, than we do on zone. It's kind of crazy how bad zone upgrading, like the zone archetype for safeties, is in this game. Frank Brewer gets a couple power moves. I don't think we'll manually upgrade anybody else from this batch. And let's get into the simulation of this game. And how will we fare here in this simulated game? The Chargers get off to an early 10-0 lead, but we do strike back, bringing it to a 3-point game. Now a 6-point game. The Chargers make it a 2-score lead prior to halftime, and now they are running away with this one. Now 38-13, which will be the final score. Not really a particularly close game by the end of it. It doesn't look like it was that crazy good of a performance from Eli Palmer. 13-26, 172, and touchdown. Nothing spectacular there. Rhymes had 19 for 61, not great himself. And did Deacon Burgess die? Why did Deacon Burgess not have a single catch? Is he injured? Did I not see that somewhere? I'll tell you why the passing game sucked. He didn't get the best player on our team involved. That's really annoying. No sacks. Some TFLs here and there. That's frustrating. Why is Deacon Burgess? There should be 0 games in the history of this franchise where Deacon Burgess isn't targeted. He got injured this game. That's even worse. I'd rather have him have a 0 target game and be healthy than get injured, but doesn't look like there's a long-term injury. So maybe he either just got injured for the game or we just, I don't know, had the worst game plan ever. I don't care who's covering him. The Chargers don't have a good enough corner to stop Deacon Burgess. Fiction was a major issue last time around. I don't want to do anything to hurt the development of my offensive line. I forgot that there was a second scenario here. He has -5 morale. I don't care. And all right, let's get into the weekly strategy of how we can beat the Rams. It looks like they're not particularly good at anything. I think if we can keep them from running the ball, we need any boost that we can get to help us in keeping them from running the ball. And then we want to run the ball ourselves here. And that should be our weekly game plan. In terms of injuries, we are clean. So let's get into this game after a couple of upgrades here. Starting with John Atkinson, we will do slot upgrades. Hopefully some man coverage here. He gets +3 man, +1 zone. That is beautiful. Now into the 70s for both. Eli Palmer continuing to work here on his accuracy. +1 deep, +2 mid. So we'll have to see everything is in the greens now, and that will do it. Let's get into this game. And here we are, second consecutive week here in SoFi. Last time we got kind of embarrassed by the Chargers. Hopefully, at the very least, we can keep it to a close game here. If not, come out with a victory. As we see the intros here. These Rams obviously have the top end talent. That's never been their problem, but the depth maybe hasn't been there for them. So hopefully we can maybe attack their weaknesses and come out with a win that way. Starting the game on defense here. Trying to bring a blitz, and we will get 2 Cam Akers in the backfield. That's Jermaine Bryant making the play. Second and 11 now, and Cam Akers gets the ball, gets to the outside, breaks a tackle, and gets up near the first down. 1 yard shy. And we need just 1 here. Can they get it? It will go out to Cam Akers, but he can't get both feet in bounds. Clay injured on the play. Starting the game, 1st and 10 from the 21. And Johnny Lovelock will catch the ball underneath and gain 6. 3rd down. We're going to give to Russell Lovelock. He cuts back towards the middle of the field. Gets much past the 1st down yardage and ends up with 14. Going for play fake here on the 1st and 10. We got a man over the middle. That is Deacon Burgess. He will catch and run up to the Rams 38. Good start here on drive number 1. Gonna try something I haven't tried yet before in this tight end screen here. See if it is worth anything, and nope. We lose 3. Probably not going to that one again. 3rd and 8. Yes, it's against Jalen Ramsey, but we're going to take the 1-on-1 shot anyway, and Jalen Ramsey breaks it up. Sometimes it's hard to go against Jalen. We settle for 3 here, and that kick is up. And it is good. 1st and 10. Give to Cam Akers here. We get caught up in traffic. He gets up to the 40-yard line. Stopping the run once again. Starting to be a little bit of a problem. From the 40, Stafford will take the snap. He has time to throw downfield. That's Cooper Kupp getting to the Brooklyn 34. On 2nd and 10. Matthew Stafford has a crow route to Allen Robinson. That is good for 1st down yardage. Now 2nd and 3. Bunch look on the right. They bring a man in motion, and they'll give it to him. Jesse Byers is there, but he can't make the tackle. Rams will get the 1st down. I think the tackle battle is maybe the worst thing they put in Madden in quite some time. That'll pick up 8. 2nd and goal now. Going to the flat. That is a touchdown to Tyler Higbee. The Rams answer back with 7, and we'll take the lead here in the 1st quarter. Can the Bulls answer back with a touchdown of their own? We'll have to see starting here. Can we get an accurate pass to Lovelock downfield? We can! He is up past midfield here to start this drive. Great job extending the play by Eli Palmer and then lofting the ball in a catchable spot. And we get a big play to start drive number 2. Here on the counter, we got some room, and Rashad Grimes will get 6. 3rd and 4 now. Need a conversion. And we're getting chased. We throw it away. Probably had the flat to the running back there. Wasn't really looking at it. We'll have to settle for another field goal. This one is up, and this one is good by Matthias. And we'll pull this back to a 1-point ball game. From the 25 is where the Rams will start their next drive. Cam Akers will get 9 yards on the carry. Rams in a favorable position here on 2nd and 1. They will run the ball and get the yard that they needed. I hope the tackle battle is not in Madden 24. It is such a stupid addition by Madden. Nobody wanted it, and I don't think anybody likes it either. So, seems like it should be a consensus cut. From midfield, the give to Akers is up for 1st down yardage again. Oh, man. We need to get some help in the run defense next offseason. It is sad how easy it is throwing the ball against this team. From the 33, fake the give, and that's going to be a sack. Kurt Banks gets to Matt Stafford. Loss of 8 on the play. We're also there to tackle the running back had he had the ball too. He's able to play both, and we get the big play that we needed. 3rd and 7 now. Stafford. Rakeem McKinney gets to the quarterback again, applies the pressure, and forces an incompletion and a field goal attempt by Los Angeles. Field goal is up, and it barely sneaks through the bottom left corner, and the Rams take a 10-6 lead. Needing 9 here on 2nd down. We will turn to the air, and we'll turn to Deacon Burgess downfield. Got to make up for the fact that he had no catches last week and really kind of key on him this week. So we can stay up with the top of the league like he has been. 2nd and 11. Going to the air here. There's a flag on the play.
Personal foul.
And it's roughing the passer. Needing 7 on third down. Can we pick it up? Johnny Lovelock is open, and he breaks out and dives for the catch. What a beautiful catch by Johnny. Lays out as the throw was not where it needed to be, but a great effort by the receiver. We'll extend the drive. 3rd and 9, need something here. Our run game has not been helping us out, putting us in favorable positions at all. And we have to throw out a sack, and it's going to be a gain of nothing there. Tough break, and we're going to settle for our 3rd field goal already of this game. And it's good. We go up. We don't go up. We get up to 9 points. Still trail by 1. 3 tight ends in the game for the Los Angeles Rams, but we still will get to the quarterback with Kurt Banks. 2 sacks already early in this one. The blitzes have been well-timed and well executed by Banks today. Now 2nd and 16 after the sack. The Rams will check down underneath, and Akers will get the sack yards back and then some. 3rd and 5. Rams have been really balanced here early in this game. Bryant will get to the quarterback, and that's going to be a fumble picked up by the Rams offensive line. Won't get back to the line, and that will be a 4th down for the Rams. Nice 3 and out forced by the defense. Great starting field position on this drive. We're going to start with a run. And Lovelock has some space up for another 1st down. His rushes have been a lot more successful than Grimes in this game. From the 42 here, we will run with Grimes and gain 4. 4 yards out here. And we get the conversion. We're going to go towards Lovelock, but the under pressure forcing accurate throw. And have you heard this before? We're going for a field goal. This has been pitiful how bad we've been on 3rd down. But Matthias is doing his thing today. The blitz has been pretty kind to us today. We're going to go back to it here after the 2-minute warning. And we're going to get some more free rushers. We just need Foot to make a play on Akers in the open field. He can't do it. And he gets back to him before he can pick up the 1st, though. Underneath 2 Cup, he gets hit hard, but holds on to the ball. And that is complete to Akers. Rams continue to go hurry up here. And continue to check it down. This time to Cam Akers once again. A bunch here on the left for the Rams. And can we shift through the traffic? Man gets open. That's Allen Robinson. He'll gain 9. 1 yard needed on 2nd down for Los Angeles. And they'll get it to Cooper Kupp. He gains 6 yards on a 1st down. 18 seconds left here. 3rd and 10. That's a conversion to Van Jefferson. The Rams will take their last timeout. Surprising decision here by Los Angeles. And that's going to be incomplete. There's 2 seconds left. The Rams will get their field goal try. With 2 seconds left, Rams ought to take the lead into halftime. And they will do that. 2nd and 8. I don't know why we're having such a hard time getting anything with Grimes here. And that's going to be a completion to Justice Bowman for 5 yards. And it will work. Finally, we get some run room for Rashad Grimes. Now up to 9 for 29, as that's like half of his yards there on that play. Rush set it downs for Brooklyn here. Got a man open. Late is Holloman downfield. He will make the catch in stride. And put us into Rams territory. Getting into Rams territory has never been our problem. It's been once we've gotten here, we've tended to stall out. Hopefully we can avoid that this time around. Burgess with a little bit of run after the catch will gain 9.5. 3rd and 2, bringing out the running back that this offensive line will block for today. And he gets first down yardage. Needing 18 yards here. We're going to go to the air to try to get it. Johnny Lovelock downfield will make the catch. That's a gain of 16, and we're actually knocking on the door for a touchdown for the first time today. 2nd and goal from the 2. And we're going to run it in with Palmer. He gets past the dive. Didn't like the slants looks that we saw, so we run it in with Palmer. First touchdown of the day. Now we will go for 2. Try to make this a 7-point game here. And Deacon Burgess will do just that. From the 25 now. Stafford has time and gets it downfield to Cooper Kupp. He's weaving past players and gets up near midfield instantly for Los Angeles. Stafford will throw to Cam Akers. He'll get past the man and get up to first down yardage for Los Angeles. 2nd and 2 now. I'm surprised I wasn't offsides there, if I'm being honest. And Cooper Kupp with the catch and run up to the 24. This has been the easiest Rams drive, I think, thus far. Big packaging for Los Angeles. 3 tight ends. They will go to the air from it. Cooper Kupp's wide open. And makes the catch. Gets up to the 2. 2nd and goal here. Another big package for Los Angeles. We get to Akers. He falls forward into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Rams will tie this one up. And we got a man open underneath. That's Lovelock. He will catch and run for first down yardage. He's been really solid today. 1st and 10 from the 34. We will give to Grimes, and he's got a little bit of space. Runs up, gain of 8. 3rd and 2. Play action rollout, going to Johnny Lovelock. He gets the first down yardage and more up into Los Angeles territory. Now in Rams territory here. Going to Bowman. That is caught, and he's got running room afterwards to the 21. Offense has picked it up here in the second half for sure. Play action here. Wide open in the flat is Grimes. We'll give him the ball. He gets a truck and gets 9. 3rd and 1. Rams have a lot of defensive linemen on the field. We'll check to the pass. And we'll hit Johnny Lovelock. He falls forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls, and we retake the lead. Johnny Lovelock having an excellent game here in this one. Deacon Burgess, of course, lined up against Jalen Ramsey. We needed him to step it up, and he has done so. Rams need 4 here. And they're going to have the open man. That's Tyler Higbee. He has first down yardage and more to the 43. Now starting quarter number 4 here. We've got a 7-point lead, and we've also got a Rakeem McKinney sack to start the 4th quarter. That's what you love to see. Things looking good. Now 2nd and 20. We're going to bring some pressure again, and we're going to get in the backfield again. This time, Kendrick Ingram. Bring up a loss of 1. Giving them some cushion here on 3rd and 21. Do not want to give this one up. Benjamin Gore gets a win, and he gets a sack. That's 3 consecutive plays that resulted in a loss for Los Angeles. 5 sacks on the day, and we're looking good. 2nd and 10, looking to go to the air here for Deacon Burgess. He's got the catch and the run up into Los Angeles territory. 20 of 30 for our boy Eli Palmer today. First and 10, play action look. We're going to take a one-on-one shot with Lovelock. That's picked off as we threw it under pressure. Dang it. Johnny Lovelock was having a good game. I thought we'd give him a one-on-one shot deep. Ball was severely underthrown because, Aaron Donald, he's pretty good at football. We give the ball right back to Los Angeles. 2nd and 3 from the 27. Matthew Stafford has the quick pitch route to Cooper Kupp complete. 3rd and 3 here, bringing the blitz. See if we can't get off the field here. The give is to Akers, and he gets first down yardage. Good blocking there by Los Angeles. 2nd and 10. The look over the middle, that was my zone. I was over aggressive. Didn't see the man come over the middle. That's my bad. That's a first down, Los Angeles. 3 tight ends into the game here for the Rams. I think this might be a run. It will be, and it will be a run for a loss of 1. 11 yards needed here. And that will be a completion to Van Jefferson. 2nd and 5, bunch formation to the right. The give is to, I don't even know who 23 is, Williams. And that will pick up another first down for Los Angeles. 3 tight ends for the Rams. Man in motion, that is Cooper Kupp. He gets the ball and he has room to the end zone. Horrible ending there. We have done a terrible job protecting the edge this season. Corners just jump inside for no reason. It's kind of frustrating, but the Rams tied this game up. I would love for a drive here to take 3.5 minutes and with a touchdown. The only problem is running the ball has not been good for us today. It will be good here, and we can't truck past Burgess. Still a good run for Deacon Burgess, perhaps. Sorry, not Deacon Burgess. Rashad Grimes, perhaps his best of the day. Going back to Grimes here. Time continues to wind, and he gets another solid run, this time for 6. 2nd and 4. We're going to go underneath to Lovelock. He has first down yardage, and we get up to midfield. This will be the last play prior to the 2-minute warning from midfield. We snap the ball to Grimes. He's got first down yardage and gets up to the 37, now in field goal range. Let's see what the Rams do with their timeouts. Down to 1:20 left in this game. We're going to knock it a block there. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Wasting as much clock as we can before this snap goes off. Need a big conversion, and we get under pressure inaccurate. Charles Omenihu gets to the quarterback, and we will kick a 55-yard field goal to try to take the late lead. Be surprised if the Rams don't try to ice us here. It looks like they will not. This should be a perfect kick. And with 29 seconds, we retake the lead by 3. Matias has been kicking field goals all game long. That's his 5th field goal of this game. Can we keep the Rams from scoring here with the final 29 seconds? Probably should have kicked that short. So they need to get pretty deep. Going for Allen Robinson. That is incomplete. Nice play on the ball by Dent. That is complete to Cam Akers on 3rd and 10, but short of the yard to gain. 4th and 2 coming up. Fourth and 2, empty formation. And the completion is out to Akers. That will be a timeout used by Los Angeles, but they are running out of time in this game. 9 seconds left. They basically need to get there with this play. And instead they go underneath to Akers. They'll call a timeout with 1 second left. Man, they should have thrown this to... Look at this play right here. You got to hit that right there. You might catch and run up to the marker on that one, honestly. Instead, they are forced into a Hail Mary situation here on the last play of the game. Los Angeles will not complete it, and we will come out with a victory. Puts us back to 1 game under 500 on the season. And let's take a look here at the stats for the game. Eli Palmer was 21 of 33 for 247. Touchdown and a pick. Grimes ended up with 4 yards to carry by the end. Lovelock, probably should have given him a few more carries as he was good when he got them. For the first time, Lovelock was kind of our featured player in a game that we played. Burgess just had a really tough matchup with Jalen Ramsey today. A lot of tackles for loss, a few sacks as well. Of course, Miguel Matias with 5 extra points was quite clutch in this game. And our improbable winning continues a little bit here. And I mean, it's tough to say if I really want to be winning. Of course, I'd like to win. Winning generally leads to more XP to your players. So that's a very good part of it. But at the same time, we're still in a spot where we have so many needs that I'd like, really high draft picks if we could help it. But, against all odds, we continue to win these games. And let's reply this under siege scenario. I don't think we got sacked once in this game. So we get 1,000 XP and 5 morale for everyone. And our line's going to be a better pass blockers for these next 2 games, which will be huge because one of those games is up against Myles Garrett. So getting additional pass block ratings for that game will be quite nice. Next episode, we have the Texans and the Browns. I imagine we will play that Browns game and have them for the second time this year. They squeaked out a win against us the first game. Maybe looking for revenge here in the second. That's all I have for this episode. We're back soon with another, and I will see you then.